Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode.
How's everybody? Sorry, I didn't know what you were going to say there, and I was like, oh, hey.
Her mic
hey,
was
down.
down. I was like, are you ready?
The mic was down. The mic was not on. But yeah, hey guys, how's it going?
It's been gloomy these past few days here. I opened the curtains yesterday morning.
It was so dark.
To not just darkness, but pouring rain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is giving me PTSD of the winter.
Yeah, it's August.
What is happening right now?
That's not August vibes.
No, definitely not August vibes.
No.
But hopefully it's going to be looking up for the next couple weeks. Just a couple gloomy days, which, I mean, it is cozy, but it isn't summer, you know?
Yeah, well, the weather changed as of like an hour ago, and now it says thunder and lightning for like 4 days next week. So, you know, well, we get like 3 or 4 days of nice, and then it goes crazy again.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Just Vancouver weather for you.
I actually can. Like, this has been like the most inconsistent summer weather ever.
It has been. I just wanted like a true summer, but the weather has just been so inconsistent this year that it's like, yeah, it feels like a summer and winter had a baby. And this is the weather we're getting.
Yep, pretty much.
Anyways, how has your week been? What have you been up to?
Good. Yeah, good week. Still, you know, work busy, whatever. I went to the Tate McRae concert.
Oh, yes.
Did you go or no?
No.
Okay, I saw your sister went, right?
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you a backstory.
But yeah, I went on Monday. I was just like, well, I was literally saying like last week in the episode, I was like, I need to just be more spontaneous. I was like, I want to go to a concert, whatever. And that was coming up. And then I was like, I'm just going to last minute go. And my friend's like a big fan. So we went. It was really fun.
Tickets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally like the night before we got tickets. But yeah, it was perfect. It was such a fun night. Like, just had such a good time. She's such a good performer. It was really fun. It was a great concert to go to when I've been needing a good concert fix. So happy I did that. And then earlier that day, I got my hair done. So roots be gone, ends are chopped. We're feeling healthy.
Nice refresh.
Yes. And yeah, I feel like other than that, that was like majority of my week. Let me just double check. I mean, today I had a nice productive little morning so far because I like right before I came here, I just decided that I needed to like clean my room really quick because I was like, I had a couple minutes and I started
cleaning,
dusting because it's because I washed my bedding this morning, so I like took it out of the dryer and I wasn't like gonna do up my bed yet because I have a duvet cover, so it's like really annoying, and I always get my mom to help because it's just so annoying.
Like you gotta
to do
put the
yourself.
Duvet back into the duvet cover.
Yes, yeah, it's a whole ordeal. Yeah. Exactly. So I just like laid that out, and I was like, I really should just like do a quick clean in my room because I think it had literally been probably over a month since I'd cleaned my room, like dusted and like cleaned my mirrors, like and I was like, I'm getting a thick layer of dust in here, and I feel like I haven't spent much time in my room besides sleeping recently, so I feel like that's why I haven't really stared at it too long to want to do it in the moment. But I was like, okay, we need to do a quick wipe down and quick whatever, and then
clean a room.
Also got inspired to just clean up one of my drawers really quickly. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it always feels nice to just randomly do some cleaning when it inspires you. Like when it hits me, I gotta act on it right then. So
yeah, when the motivation comes, you gotta listen. Call.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that, and that was nice. But other than that, yeah, chill week. Nothing too exciting since then. Well, I mean, I did some fun things this week, but yeah, that's about it. What about you?
Love. Well, the whole Tate McRae concert thing. So Madison called me the night 2 hours before the concert started.
Yeah,
and she's like, hey, Connor got me last minute tickets to go with him because he knew that she wanted to go. And then she's like, do you want to come? And guys, I was in my luteal phase. I was having cramps, and I was just like I want to go.
Yeah.
And then this is also 2 hours in advance. You're asking me where I'm like, literally, my hair's greasy. I'm just on the floor.
Like if it was the morning, I could have made it do. Yeah.
But just because the way I just wasn't feeling good. And also I just was not ready. And 2 hours before, and it was like we would have to have left in like 45 minutes. I was like, girl,
you're like, that's a little tight
for my schedule. So I ended up declining, but obviously I know it would have been so fun because I love Tate McRae. Who doesn't? Love her new album, especially. I was listening to that on repeat when it first came out.
Yep.
She's such a slay, and she's such a good performer too.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, passed on that, which is sad, but whatever, more opportunities will come in the future.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, today I had an ear cleaning appointment, so got my ears cleaned.
Ooh, she can hear. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Crisp hearing.
Got them cleaned out, which I do every 3 months. So had that appointment this morning, and I've just been cleaning my whole house and kind of renovating things. I am redoing my whole closet office room, which is in the making right now. And the whole upstairs is just an explosion right now because I was taking everything out of everywhere. So I'm reorganizing everything. I'm acting like I'm moving.
Yeah.
And I'm reorganizing everything. So it's a process, but it's really, really been satisfying and fulfilling for me right now. Just got a new bed frame in, which is over there.
Oh, nice.
So probably going to set that up tonight, which is exciting.
Ooh, I've never had a bed frame, but I would like one day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always just a on the floor girl.
Okay.
Well, like with a...
Yeah, with the...
Not mattress straight on the floor, but like the... I don't even know what you call it. Box spring?
Box spring, yes.
But I do, like, when I move out eventually, I do want to have, like, a nice bed frame.
Yes. I ordered a soft frame.
Oh, my God. Love.
Yes.
Where's it from?
It's from this company called Leland and Phillip or something.
Okay.
They're a Canadian company.
Oh, nice.
So I was looking at ordering soft frame like a couple of years ago, and with the duties and the taxes and the shipping from the States, it ended up being like $2,500.
Yeah, and I think it's only like 800 or something. Or, well, maybe the times have changed. I literally looked at soft frames years ago when it was 800, so it's probably more than that now, but
yeah,
that's a lot for a soft bed frame.
Yeah, it was like $1,200, but for a king.
Yeah.
So that's like the biggest size.
Yeah.
But it's way better than like $2,500. So I've been wanting to get that bed frame for a while now. And since I'm like renovating everything, I'm like, now's the time.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a bed frame right now since we got our king bed. I've been kind of shopping around, like not sure what I want to get exactly. But then I just was like, you know what? I've been wanting it for so long. I'm just going to get it.
So is it like the base and then like the headboard type thing?
Yes. So it's like we need a box spring. So one of those
bottom.
boxes is a box spring.
Yeah.
So got to set up the box spring first, and then essentially the soft frame just goes over top of the box spring.
Yeah.
And then with the headboard.
And with the headboard. Yeah. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
So excited to set that up, and I got a new sheet set that's going to be coming in soon. So just a whole refresh I'm doing of the house, and yeah, it's been feeling really, really good and really satisfying, and I'm just trying to create more systems and stuff to store things and really just like be intentional with how I'm organizing everything, and I'm treating it like a job, which is really fun.
Yeah. Because you got like your whole wardrobe. What do you call that?
Like, okay, technically it's from IKEA. It's called a Pax wardrobe.
Yeah.
And I custom designed it for the room, and I love it. Oh my
God.
So
it's just called a wardrobe, but IKEA, that's like the term.
Yeah. It's an IKEA Pax wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
And then you can go online and design your own. So
that's
I did
cool.
that, and yeah, it's been super fun, and I love it, and I'm just excited for everything to come together. And just redo the whole house and organize everything, and it's just been feeling really, really good. It's a fun project.
Totally.
So anyways, I've been doing that all week basically, and I just booked a nail appointment for tomorrow because they are grown out and chipping. So very excited. I think I'm going to do a red nail.
Ooh, yeah, you should.
Like a cherry red. Yeah. Not like a dark red, but more of like a fun summery red.
Like a full nail or like a tip?
Like a full nail.
Love.
I've been loving the pops of color for the summer. Yeah. And I was actually at the grocery store earlier today, and the cashier was like, you know what? That's going to be my next nail set.
Oh, that's so cute.
She's like, I've been wanting to do polka dots, but I haven't been sure what color, like the base color. And she's like, that's going to be it.
She's like, that is it. She's like, let me take a picture for inspo.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Slay. I just gave somebody nail inspo.
I love that.
But yeah, I'm going to look at my camera roll just to see if there's anything exciting that I'm missing. But it's been chill so far. I tried Legree.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be going for the next 2 weeks because I bought like the 2-week membership just to start to try it. So I went once yesterday, and I had to take today off because I was sore, obviously, doing a new exercise movement, but I really like it. Yeah. They have like the mega reformers, and the place just opened up like a couple weeks ago or a week ago now. And it's really fun. And also I feel like it's something that I'm going to like long term because I have been looking at trying new workouts and just to get re-inspired because I haven't been into the gym recently, as you guys know. And so when that place opened up, I was like, okay, I gotta try it. So I'm in the midst of trying my 2 weeks. I only went once so far because I just got it yesterday. Yeah. But very excited for the next 2 weeks to try it out. And then if I do end up liking it, then I'm just gonna buy like a monthly membership or whatever to go a few times a week. Yeah. But yeah, very excited about that new place opening because it's so convenient. Yeah. Because I've been looking for new workouts. So
I know the girl who owns it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to work with her.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go. I have like such a thing working out and seeing people I know, and I keep seeing people I know post that they're going because it's this girl that's like from the area. So like, yeah, obviously a lot of people I know are going, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go. because I don't want to, and just like people that I'm not friends with, but it's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just like one of those things where I'm like, because it's popular, new place, I'm like, a lot of people I know are going to be there. And I don't know. Then it feels a little bit like, I don't want to say performative, but like kind of like weird. Like, I have to show up then looking my cutest because I'm seeing people I know. I have to look great. Like, going without makeup, you just feel like, I don't know. Like, so I just feel like, even though I want to go and like try it out because it's like nice and like close, this location, and it sounds fun. Maybe I will try it one time. But I just like so far right now.
If you go, let me know. We can go together.
Yeah, true. Yeah. We'll go together. Yeah. So maybe I would do that if we went together.
Yeah.
But I'm like, by myself, I'd probably be too scared, like, to be honest. Like, sometimes you just get intimidated to like go to new things where like there's people there, and I would feel intimidated. But if we go together, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
Like,
and
you're just scared, especially like in a girl thing, like a girl workout. Like, girls can be catty. Like, sometimes it's just scary.
Oh, trust me when I say I know. And the reason why I feel so comfortable going there is because I've knock on wood, baby, knock on wood. But I know of nobody that goes there because where I live now, this neighborhood area of the suburbs of Vancouver, I did not go to school here and I didn't grow up here. So when Joel and I moved here, it's like me going to the grocery store and me going out and about doing errands.
You're not really running into anyone you know.
Out of the 2 years living here, I have never, it's been amazing.
That's actually crazy.
I have never run into one person out of the 2 years of living here.
That's really crazy.
And you know what?
And you're not even that far from like where you grew up.
I'm like half an hour from where I grew up and half an hour from where I went to school. Honestly, though, nobody, again, knock on that wood,
knocking on your head saying what is crazy. She said it's hollow.
It's hollow.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, you heard that.
You're funny. That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, I honestly love this area because of the fact that nobody I'm associated with or know through the grapevine is here. And so going to those classes, I'm not associated with anybody in this area, which is amazing for me. So I could go there not caring about what I look like. So I'm like, I don't know anybody and nobody knows me. So thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's one thing that I actually love about living here is the fact that
it's like you're so far removed, even though you're really not.
I know.
Like, you're really not far. Like, it surprises me.
It surprises me too. Yeah. And I think because of the area that I did go to school in and where I know people, nobody really has moved or wants to move maybe out here. You know what I mean?
Out of the area.
Out of the area. Like, I feel like everybody is staying more so in that area. And so it's been great for me. Honestly, I'll take it.
Yeah. It's like not a bad thing running into people, but I just like, I do it quite often, and I don't know. I just kind of like, I really hate small talk with like people that I, knew 6 years ago. Like, I just find it kind of awkward. Sometimes the odd person, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Like, it's nice to run into you. But for most of the time, I'm like, I can't lie. I'm the one who like avoids people until they say something to me. And then it's fine. Like, I'll chat with you. Like, okay, hi. But I'm never going to look at, like, see someone I know and like be like, oh my God, I have to go say hi. I'm just not like that. I'm a little more introverted. So, if we make eye contact and you come up to me, that's fine. That's awesome. But I'm never, like, especially in my work, people come into my work and all of a sudden I'm like, oop, gotta go to the back for 10 minutes.
Ooh, gotta go to the washroom.
Like, there's something I have to do. But, the odd person, it's nice. But most of the time I'm like, I don't want an awkward small talk conversation.
No. It's those people that you associated with in high school that you haven't spoken to for 7 years, that you see them out and about and you're like, I'm just gonna go hi.
Yeah. And there's some people specifically that you're like, ooh, I do not want to like make eye contact with you. Like, it's just like really awkward, or like you don't really like them or something, and you're just like, oh God, I don't want to see
that's such awkward energy.
But no, I get that a lot in like this area, like, so that's why I'm like, that's the one thing about going there is that I feel like I'm gonna know people.
No, trust me, if this was roles reversed and this place opened up in an area, that area that I was talking about, girl, I don't think I'd be stepping
like,
foot in there.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll take a step back. But
even where I go right now for Pilates, the odd time I will see someone I know, but like really rarely. And minimal. It's been the one time I did, it was like someone that's like a sister of like a friend of mine. So I'm like, oh hey, like we're chatting, like it's fine. So but good to know. I'm glad you're liking it so far.
Yes.
It looks so nice. Like, the studio looks so nice.
Yeah, no, it's such a, it's just minimal studio with the reformers and stuff. It's super cute. And like I said, I have been looking at doing different forms of exercise. So convenient. And I feel like I'm just going to stick with it and it'll be fun for the meantime. I'll take it month by month and whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And see what goes on. But yeah, so that's been exciting this week.
Sweet.
Other than that, though, basically about sums things up. For me, my sister and her boyfriend are leaving traveling. They're going to Europe for a few months, and they're leaving next week.
For a few months?
Yeah.
Madison?
Backpacking.
Oh my God. Backpacking.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. So I'm going to basically spend a couple days with them, like over the weekend. They're having a goodbye party.
Yeah.
So obviously going to do that coming up. So excited for that. But sad that she's leaving.
Yeah.
But she'll be back. So.
But yeah, you also did that to her. So
I know. It's like,
it's fair.
I can't be that sad because I literally did that.
Yeah.
And we might, it's in talk right now. Nothing's set in stone. Joel and I might fly out to Greece for maybe a week or two to meet them because I want to go to Greece.
Yeah.
So we might book a spontaneous trip and literally book it like 2 weeks before we leave.
Yeah. Why not?
So that might happen.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Honestly, I've been looking into like Europe and the prices are good as long as you don't go in peak summer. Like that's when it's so expensive, but literally go any other time and it's like decently affordable.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if that ends up happening and, works out and everything.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But that would be spontaneous and fun. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, so for today's episode, we kind of wanted to touch base on, the whole mid-20 quarter life crisis thing, as we have been, I feel like, just organically chatting about that recently. I don't know if it's the world's feeling like this, but you know how in our summer episode we were talking about like time passing by so fast, it doesn't feel like summer. I've spoken to a number of people, just like random people, and they've said the same thing. They're like, I have been feeling the exact same way. So I don't know if it's just as a society or the universe, the energy, like what's been going on, but it's been bringing up the quarter life crisis energy and just weird kind of energy, mid-20s energy, that it's like you rethink things. And so I thought that for today's episode, it would be fun to talk about and dive deeper into, since we kind of did touch on it last episode.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The big 2-5.
The sigh.
I actually was thinking on the way here, I'm like, I think I should double check my birth certificate. Like, I can't be that old already. Like, I think someone's
the double
lying.
checking, you're like, you bring it to the hospital or the government.
Can you confirm this?
Like, I don't think this is right.
I really don't think I was born this year.
I think I was born in 2005.
Someone confirm that.
Yeah.
Where's
the proof?
Yeah, where's the proof? My birth certificate in my hand, the proof. Where's the proof?
Where's the proof?
How can you actually prove that I was born
Where's like the security footage that it was me?
That's what I need.
Yeah.
But I saw a TikTok the other day of what are people talking to, like doing street interviews with our generation, but like the youngest part. I guess technically not. They're the next generation. What is that? Gen Alpha? The way he came out. I actually think it is Gen Alpha, which sounds so crazy because y'all are not Alpha.
No,
like,
I'm pretty sure it is Gen Alpha though.
We're X, they're Alpha. Technically it was them that they were talking to them. I don't know. They were really young. But they were saying, what years and above do you consider old these days?
Oh no, I'm scared. It's going to be like 22.
No, and they said if you were born in 2004 or earlier, you're old. And I was like, saying 2004 is old is crazy.
Are you crazy?
One of my coworkers was like, yeah, I'm a 2005 girly. And I was like, so you're 12? And
so
she's not. She's graduated.
So you're
like,
8 years old?
Yeah. Like in my head, when people are 2000 and something.
Me too.
Especially like anywhere from 2004 to like 7. I'm like,
it's illegal.
You're literally 9, right?
No, it's actually
It's crazy to say.
I can't relate to that enough, where our birth year 2000, to me, that is just like the cutoff.
Yeah.
Nobody else can be born in 2005, 2008.
Yeah, like that's the last year for birth.
That's like, we're done.
That's it.
It's just us.
We're capped at that.
And we're capped.
I know. It's crazy.
It makes me spiral. It makes me spiral.
No, it does. Because I'm like, wait, am I old? Hold on. That's like, wait, I had a spiral moment. Like, not actually, but low-key, I was like, okay, I guess kind of. But last week I was at work and like, I'm starting to get a bit of like tech neck, which is like the lines on your neck. Okay, it's not wrinkles, but it's literally like, and I know it's from being on my phone because I have like one main line that goes literally from across my freaking neck. And I was looking at it in the mirror at work. It looks so prominent that day. I was like, I don't know if I slept away that like really brought it out.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my God, I need to get rid of this. I look old. I have an old neck. I look like an old lady. And I like, you know how you have to bring your skincare down to your neck. I do that. And I always have. So I'm like, what the hell? I have an old lady neck. This is bad. I literally was like, at work in the corner, like searching up like how to get rid of necklines. Like I'm not even kidding.
You're gonna be walking around with your chin up.
No, literally at all times. I'm like, hi. Like looks like someone that has their nose like
that's
turned
hilarious.
up, like snobby. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get rid of my tech neck.
That
okay?
is you just come to work every day in a neck brace.
I have a neck brace.
You're recording the pod, you're just in a brace.
It might come to that, like, to be honest. But no, I was looking up, and then I was like looking up retinols and stuff because retinol like helps it. And
why
like,
is that like so
no, but
funny?
I'm like, I don't want someone to look at me and think like, oh my god, you look maybe 20, but like, oh, and then you look at my neck and they're like, oh no, they're like 27. Your neck can give away your age, like it does. And I'm like, I'm not that old. Like, these aren't neck wrinkles. It's literally from this phone generation. Okay, it's my phone that makes me look down, so I get a neck line.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, no scrolling.
I don't know where you're going either. I could see like in your eyes, you're like, I don't know what I'm about to say. Just don't scroll.
That's why I'm doing a social media detox, okay? Because I'm being preventative with the neck tech.
Yeah. Or let's say don't scroll in bed, because when you're in bed, like obviously you're like lying in weird ways, and yeah, you're gonna get a tech neck like me.
Or just have a brace for when you scroll that you need to wear.
Or like, you know how people do like frown lines, like the patches that they put on their forehead? Yes. My aunt does those, where it's like patches you put on your forehead so that way you don't get wrinkles.
Yes.
Neck. I need that for my neck.
You're going on Amazon tonight.
neck wrinkle patches.
Nightly patches.
No, I don't know why. I think also because one of my like extended cousins came into my work, and all of a sudden she's like, hi Tally, and I literally double took her. Like, I did not even know that was her. I was like, oh my god. And I looked at her and I'm like, how old are you again? Like, asked her, and she's like, I'm 15. And I'm like, she could pass as like nearly 20 years old. Like, she just like this generation, they look so grown up that I'm like, I look at a moment where I'm like, if she looks almost 20 and she's 15, do I look fucking 42? Like, I was scared for a minute. No. I got home and I was like, Mom, like, do I look old? Like, how old do I look? But then one of my coworkers was guessing how old I was, and he's like younger. And he was like, because I was saying that my birthday's coming, he's like, what are you turning, like 23? And I was like, oh.
You're like,
yeah,
you could have been two guys.
And he was like 20, and then he was like 22, and I was like, no. And he was like 24, and I was like, no, I'm turning 25. Like, I was like, period. Like, the guess of 23, like, thank you, because that means if I'm turning it, I'm only 22. So I'm like, the fact that you thought I was younger than I am, like, period. I'm like, okay, something's right. Yeah. I'm like, I must not stress about my neck wrinkles then. Yeah. Okay.
I think the younger generation looking older actually makes us more into being younger.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Because since the younger generation is looking a lot older, then we're going to be mistaken for 15-year-olds.
Works for me.
Said it here first.
I feel like people always will guess. When they guess my age, it usually starts at like 18. The odd time someone will be like 17 if I have like no makeup on. And
those are just like people that don't know what they're talking about.
I'm like, you don't know anything about age. But I'm like, normally people will guess I'm like 18 to like 20. Yeah. And I'm like, thank God. Once that starts changing, once people are like, yeah, you look like 24, 25, I'll be like, I better be 30 when they say that.
Run away, honestly. If I'm not 40 and people are guessing I'm 25, bye.
I mean, like, I have good genes. Like, my mom looks quite young for her age, so I'm like, thank God she's never had any work done, nothing. Like, she's a natural girly. Yes, so I'm like, okay, at least I have good genetics. Like, the genes are good. So I'm like, fingers crossed. Like, whenever she gets ID'd these days, she's like, I'm like, how are you getting ID'd at 20?
Wait, that's freaking 50. Yeah. Good for her.
At one point in time, she like she would get ID'd at the liquor store all the time in her 30s, early 40s, and then she kind of like stopped, and then she's like, damn, I guess she's like not looking that young anymore, I guess.
Honestly, the day that I don't get ID'd, I might just go get a facelift.
Yeah, facelift. Okay, Kris Jenner. But I'm kidding, I find like people these days, like if I take my ID out anywhere, I mean, I'm still always getting ID'd, but let's say if it's like someone that is like seems my age at a restaurant, they won't ID me. But I feel like it's because they know like, oh, we look the same age and I'm over 20, or not 21, 19. But other than that, I'm still getting ID'd. But anyways, that's looks wise. It's just, that was my little moment I had this last week.
But you know what? At the end of the day, aging is beautiful.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like once you...
You're trying to convince yourself right now.
Once you embrace the wrinkles and the crinkles, you know, it is at the end of the day, it is your skin aging, and it's not the end of the world. It's going to happen. We just have to all accept it. But if there are preventative measures that you can take, I will be taking them.
I will be getting neck.
Yeah, I will be getting
neck things.
Yeah. a brace.
No, I literally instantly went onto Sephora and I was like, retinol.
Literally get out. That is hilarious.
But I'm like, oh, now I just pay more attention. Like, I try not to, like, when I'm like laying down and stuff, I literally try and like lean so I'm not on my neck like that. And I just make sure every time I like do my skincare, I really like, I massage my neckline. Like, I really massage it.
You're
especially
like,
on this one side,
my
it's more intense.
skincare
I'm
has actually increased to 25 from 10 to 25 minutes. Because
yeah,
I'm spending
neck
half
massaging.
the time on my neck.
Yeah. And I feel like it's just something I've just always noticed. So I'm just like, no, and even when I was like reading comments of like stuff, people were like, oh, I've literally had these necklines since I was 2. Like, literally I've had these my whole life. But I'm like, I'm just noticing it more prominently. So I'm like, yeah, these gotta go. Anyways.
These gotta go.
Side rant there, but has to do with the midlife crisis. Yeah, it's crazy out here. I was talking about it last episode, about how I feel like it's really gonna set in. And yeah, I've been talking about that recently, just feeling like 25 is really gonna set in for me. Like, even 24 still sounds like, oh, 24, young, almost an adult, like, is what it like feels like. But 25 is like, okay, I can do anything anywhere in the world because I'm 25. I can rent a car everywhere. Like, it just seems very old. Not old. Okay, I need to stop saying that. Very mature now compared to even just 24. So to me, I don't know. I feel like it's really clicking. And also, like I've said this before, my mom was also 25 when she had me and like got married at 24, had me at 25. So me already being like, that's where she was in her life at that time, and I'm not that way. Not that it's like a comparison thing, like I don't care about that aspect, but just knowing like that's where she was at that age, and we're also exactly 25 like years apart. So I'm like, oh my god, my mom's 50, I'm 25. Like, it just seems really crazy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It's crazy to think of even my parents when they had us, like when they had my older sister. My older sister's 7 years older than me. Mm-hmm. And then my younger sister is 3 years younger than me. So there's a big age gap. There's a 10-year age gap between my oldest sibling and my youngest sibling. And to think of when, you know, my parents had my sibling, honestly, I need to calculate back the years of how old my mom was when she had her. Hold on. Honestly.
Wait, is your brother second?
He's second. Let me just calculate this.
Hold on, quick math.
Is it bad that I don't know my parents' exact age? I think they're 60.
I feel like once they get to 50, like, you kind of just forget after that. They don't even want you to know.
Like, is that bad?
No, because they don't want you to know how old they are. Once they're like past 50, like I said to my dad, I'm like, you're like what, like 53 or something, or 54? And he's like, I'm 52 actually. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry.
Actually.
Sorry. He's like, I'll be 53 this year.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Damn, okay, sorry.
Okay, so from my math, my mom had my oldest sibling, Brittany, at around either 28 or 29 years old.
Okay.
So that was late for back in the day.
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like
still to go 10 years later of having kids.
So that means that she would have had Madison when she was like 38, nearing 40, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it was normal to have a kid at like 18.
Yeah.
Or even back in the day.
That would be like considered geriatric, I think. Well, in this age, I think like 35 is literally geriatric.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, granted, she was an accident, but.
Oh!
Sorry, Madison.
Just had to flex that.
Yeah.
Like, I was on purpose, but were you?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
She's like, oh, that's what they say, at least.
Yeah. I was actually a rainbow baby. Fun fact.
What does that mean?
It means it's the pregnancy after you have a miscarriage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that was the term for it.
Yeah.
So that's cute.
I'm a rainbow baby.
So you're like, I'm really special. Just so you know.
I'm actually more special than any one of my siblings.
Yeah, and you're like, then the last one.
Yeah.
You know, she was.
And the last one, she wasn't even supposed to be here.
She's, you know. I'm just kidding. That's so funny.
Yeah, no.
She wasn't the plan, but
it's hilarious. When Madison found that out, she was so offended.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
Yeah, she's like, excuse me?
She's like, you can at least pretend.
I know, like, come on, that you wanted me.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, but everything's meant to be.
Exactly.
And I couldn't even obviously I couldn't imagine a life without her because she's just my younger sister.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not the youngest because I love having a younger sister. It does make sense with like my parents' age.
Yeah.
If I were to be the youngest, but then she came along. But anyways, yeah, it's like, it's crazy to think that it was so normal back in the day. It happened so frequently for, you know, women to have kids in their early 20s, even 19, maybe 18 or whatever, and how times have changed.
Yeah.
I said this last episode, but it's almost like every generation is just getting younger and younger and younger. And who knows, maybe Gen Alpha won't start having kids till they're 40.
Yeah. Literally.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's a lot of girls our age that I talk to, a lot of them are aiming to have kids in their 30s, 29, 30. And I'm like, that is crazy that that's the new goal. Because before it was probably like, yeah, like 23, mid-20s is normal. But now I feel like everything is kind of getting pushed.
Yeah.
And obviously society plays a huge role in that, where it's like things are just not like they used to be.
Yeah. And I think we're also like the first generation to actively like not want to have kids. Like I feel like before everyone wanted to, but now it's like so much more common to not want them, or just literally be in your 30s now with no even plan to. Like I feel like it's so much more normal.
Yeah,
because there's always been lots of pressure on like having kids, and I feel like now it's kind of come off a bit, which I think is nice, because I feel like that's just like, that's such a huge pressure to have on you, to literally birth and have to raise a child for 18 years. Like that's a huge pressure.
It's not just a pressure,
be in charge of another life.
Life change.
Love change. And love. I guess that changes too.
Yeah, both. But your life is completely changed.
Yeah.
You know?
So I feel like having less pressure of that in this generation is nice, or like at least not as much pressure like at certain ages to have kids, that it's a little more, you know, relaxed in that way. But yeah, that's another thing that's crazy about being at this age. I open Instagram every day. There's a new person pregnant. Like I see a new ultrasound picture.
Yeah.
Or like someone's next engaged or like married. But I see like the amount of pregnancy things I've seen recently. I'm like, oh my God, like what is in the air? Everybody's getting crazy these days.
Everyone's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it's crazy. Like I could not see myself with a child right now whatsoever.
I could babysit one, but like,
yeah, but my own, not right now. Like I need at least a few more.
I've got my 2 kitties. Like,
yes, like
these
those
are my babies.
Those are my girls.
Yeah.
And so it's just funny to think that people are having babies at our age or younger. Obviously, I'm just like, wow, people really have such different paths in life.
Yeah.
And it's good though that like society is shifting a bit, where, you know, people who probably truly didn't want to have kids back in the day just had them anyways.
Yeah,
because it was just what society, like you had to do it. Back in the day, it was like the mom, well,
it was like you're reproducing, you're keeping the family around.
Like the mom was a stay-at-home mom, and, you know, traditional, the dad goes out to work every day.
That's just how it was.
Very traditional back in the day. And so I'm assuming back then, you know, even if you didn't necessarily want to do it, you would do it anyway.
You'd probably be looked down upon if you didn't have kids, because it'd be like, that's kind of your purpose as a woman, is to like reproduce and have that family, which is crazy. I don't necessarily agree with that. Like I think obviously do what you please, but I feel like this generation, having a little more relaxed. Like I feel like people are only really having kids if they want to have kids, which I also think is just better for raising a child if you actually freaking want it. You know what I mean? Like the people that aren't fit or like really don't want to have kids, then why would you have them? Like it's like you're just kind of welcoming non-excitement into your world, and that's of a literal life. Yeah. Like I don't know.
And also I feel like before I bring a life into this world, I want to make sure that my life is figured out.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like the first priority for me, is I want to make sure that I'm the best version of myself, that I've done everything I wanted to do, and be 100% capable of, you know, bringing this new life in.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with pressure probably back then in society, it's like girls started popping them out so young that it's like they may have not had their life figured out, and things were so different back then. But it's really good how like society has shifted.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's so many more avenues you can go down. And this YouTuber that I post, she posted a video kind of recently, and she's like, it was a whole video on why she doesn't want to have kids and bring life into this world, and it was a pretty interesting perspective. I'm like, you know what, I totally get that. Like I completely understand that, and it's good that like nobody is going to be looked down at that on that anymore, you know, besides maybe like your parents are going to be disappointed if they don't get grandchildren or whatever. But in terms of a society, I feel like we've come a long way, where it's like if you don't want kids, then you're way better off that way, because you're doing what you want in life, and you don't need to have kids. That's the life choice. It's like going to school. You don't need to go to school. It's a life choice. It's like, you know. So that was an interesting perspective, but I'm glad that society has come a long way, where we can kind of reassess and do what you want to do at the end of the day. But it is crazy.
It is. Side note, I saw a listing the other day for like a townhouse in Kits, and it was so gorgeous. I was like, oh my god, this is literally gorgeous. I was like, it looks like Emma Lager, you know her?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it literally looks like where she lives, blah blah blah. And then today, and I literally sent it to my mom, and I was like, oh my god, you should buy this. Like, I'm joking because it's like freaking $1.6 million townhouse in Kits, but I was like, oh, you should totally buy this. And she's like, I totally should. Like, it's so nice. Like, it's literally a gorgeous place. And then I saw it again today on my For You page of the realtor, I guess, like
promoting it and stuff.
Yeah, but like filming like a walkthrough on the inside, and I was like, oh, that literally is Emma Lager's place. It actually is, because her cat was in it, and I remember I watched her.
So she's moving.
Yeah. I guess. I didn't know she bought the place. I kind of thought she was renting it, but you know what? She might be renting it also.
I know she is for a fact renting, because she said that when she did her, like, I watched her apartment tour and stuff, but it's the owner's probably selling it.
The owner's selling it, yeah. Maybe she might be forced to move then.
But that's what I mean. Yeah, if owners,
or her lease is up. I don't know how long it's been, but
well, if she signed a year lease, like, she has to be there for the year. The owner can't kick you out if you signed a year lease.
Yeah.
But there is certain instances where if the owner is going to move into the unit, or if the owner decides to sell the unit, then obviously, like, she needs to go, as long as it's after like the whole term of the lease, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, that would make sense. But yeah, I saw it because I also had seen her like apartment tour or something. So I was like, oh, I recognize that. I was like, that actually
that's hilarious.
And her cat was in the video, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she has a little orange cat like that.
She does.
It was her cat. And I was like, oh. And then, but the comments were turned off, so I have a feeling that
that's probably why.
And I had a feeling, I was like, I have a feeling that people are, I don't know if people are like, I don't know what, probably, I'm assuming because it's her apartment, that's why the comments are turned off. But
oh wait, also
I was like, why do I want to go view that? Because it's literally gorgeous.
I do have to say though, if the address is exposed on Zillow or wherever you saw that listing, that could be really unsafe for her.
Well, yeah, I kind of thought that too. I was like, well, they're really showing the inside of her house. I was like, I wonder if they have
permission.
No, but like the address up, because I was wondering that, because it says, oh, it's in like Kits blah 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 area. I don't, you know, that she said in it, oh, there's a coffee shop downstairs, there's a whatever. But I guess, yeah, I mean, she still literally lives there, so people are, I guess the address probably is out there.
That's horrible.
So that is kind of creepy.
That's like really, I wouldn't feel safe, honestly, if I was an influencer as big as she is. And I understand that the landlord or whatever has to promote it and has to sell it, right? But at the same time, it's like,
it's obvious that she lives there. Like, if you have seen her social media, you honestly could take probably 5 minutes and figure out that that's exactly her place. So,
and also the way it's furnished is her stuff, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. And that's also tea, because now everybody knows that she's moving, and sometimes you want to keep that private, especially for these reasons where, you know, the address, I'm curious.
And I'm like, oh, and if you can go and like see it, like, what, you can just go walk around in her house? Like, what if people are gonna go and like steal stuff? Like,
stop.
It's kind of scary. Now I'm curious.
Uncomfortable. Wow, that's actually really uncomfortable.
But it's a gorgeous place. I wish it was like $500K, and then like
I wish it was
I would
like,
buy it myself.
I wish it was like $20.
I wish it was free.
No,
because it's a gorgeous place. Like,
I'll offer $5 down. $5 down.
I got $5. What do you think?
I got $5. Maybe, you know, counter offer 7.
I could do 10. Like, 10's crazy, but I could do 10.
That's crazy.
Right? But anyways, yeah, I saw that, and I just thought it was interesting, because I sent it to my mom, and I was like, it really looks like this influencer from Vancouver's place. And then I was like, oh, it actually is her place.
It is. And it's like, it's funny, because if it was a townhouse, obviously there's going to be multiple the same. But if they're showing the way it's furnished and stuff with the cat.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's hers.
That is so bad.
It's literally hers. Because obviously she is a content creator.
Yeah.
She posts a lot of stuff from her house. Like, you can tell that it's very obvious it's her house. So
yeah,
I was like, oh, I hope people aren't going to be weird about that. Like, that's, or creepy about it.
I mean, I hope not either. I mean, who knows? Maybe she's not living there right now.
No,
like, maybe she is. She might not be somewhere.
I mean,
else.
She's always traveling, so like,
that's,
you know, she's not really probably home too much. But
if her cat was in there,
yeah. Well, I think I've seen before that. I think like she has someone just like stay at her house with her cat. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, no, I've always loved her place. And Joel and I have been apartment, townhouse, whatever, everything hunting in Vancouver. And we were looking at the Kits area as well. And I was like, where does this girl live that she can live in such a gorgeous place. Like, where is this?
Well, and I was wondering how the setup works. It makes sense that it's a townhouse, because I was like, is that just an apartment with like a 2-story apartment? Like, I was curious. I was like, is it like, I don't think it's a house. So it makes sense that it's a townhouse, but I love the layout of it. It's so fun.
It is really, I watched her initial like video of it. I was like, oh my gosh.
All the stairs and levels. That's so fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I was like, where is this?
Yeah.
And well, now we know. That's crazy.
Yeah, just for a light price of 1.6 mil, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, though, the energy on my end, sometimes I have like these existential crises.
Oh, yeah.
Where I will be driving, I will be sitting, I don't know, I'll just be doing something. And I'm like, what is life? Who am I? Where am I? What's going on? And it's actually the weirdest feeling to have. If you've ever had an existential crisis before, you know what I'm talking about. It's, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, you know, in life, we have things to do. We have a job to do. We have things that we're always kind of occupying our minds with. And so if you ever just like let yourself have a moment just to do nothing and stuff, I feel like that's when like the thoughts come up and, you know, the feelings of like, whoa, what is this life?
Whoa.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Where am I? Who am I?
Where am I? Who am I? And, you know, what's happening? Granted, this all happens to my sober minds.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not on anything. I swear. It just happens. But yeah, I just get in these phases sometimes. And I feel like I'm coming out of it now, but I definitely was in a hardcore phase where I'm just like, even though, you know, a lot of people may seem like they have things figured out on the outside of things, it's like sometimes internally I'm like, even though I feel like I'm established and I love what I do every day, it still like haunts me sometimes where I'm like, what is this life? What am I doing here? Like, what's my bigger purpose? Am I working towards my bigger purpose every day? Am I fulfilling my purpose? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing every day? Like, can I be doing more?
Yeah.
And it's kind of this like snowball where I can just keep going on and on and on. Then it's like, okay, hold on. It's almost bad to think about it so intensively.
Yeah.
And you just kind of have to pull yourself out of it. But existential crises are real. And I feel like they're so valid. Because when you really, really think about life to its core, especially like when you're at this age, I feel like it's easier to really think about it.
Yeah.
It can get kind of scary and you're like, whoa, like what did my soul come down here to do? And I hope I'm fulfilling the purpose. Like, you know, I'm already 25. I hope that I'm doing all that I can every day, that I'm, you know, making my future self proud. And I don't know, sometimes I can get into these like thought patterns and spirals and I'm like, oh my gosh, it could be really overwhelming. Yeah, I just have to snap myself out of it. But I feel like that is probably pretty common as well in mid-20s. Like, this is the time of your life when you're going to be starting to feel that
really
existential crisis and quarter life crisis. Even if you're solidified in what you're doing, it's still sometimes those things can come up where it's like, am I doing enough?
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. No, I relate to that. I definitely have those days where you just, you know, it just snowballs and just spirals and you're like, what is going on? Like, you just like questioning everything ever. But yeah, I can usually talk myself out of that, or at least just need the day and then I'll be like, I'll be fine tomorrow. I just need to kind of sit in this for a minute and freak out and then I'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like that's very relatable.
I've heard Emma Chamberlain talk about it, where she said that she's had like really big existential crisis moments, and she says that she sometimes just literally goes in and out of phases of being in like an intense existential crisis where it inhibits her from doing anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I don't have it till that extremity, but I do have it sometimes where I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
But seeing someone on such a huge like level of like, where lots of people look up to her and lots of people are like, I wish I had her life, but it's like she also has those moments where she's like, literally, what the fuck am I doing? Like, is this right? Like, whatever. Like, you know, people with who have achieved, you know, in, you know, certain terms, like these great success and these great things, it's like they still also will question it themselves, right?
And that's what I mean. Like,
not everyone has it all figured out all the time.
No, and that's the thing also, I feel like we have to realize it's even when you accomplish your goals and do this and do that, you could be doing a lot, but still have those thoughts of
totally
what is life? Because that's just normal. I feel like, you know, obviously I believe that we came down here to serve a purpose and everything, and sometimes when you really think into it, it's scary, because it's like, whoa, every single decision that I make every day can create a different outcome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. And
it's very crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some weird out of body shit sometimes that I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Gotta come back to my human body. Yeah. You know?
All right, let's ground ourselves.
Yeah, let's ground ourselves.
Some grass.
Like, it's not that deep.
Barefoot in the grass right now.
It is deep, but it's not that deep.
It can be that deep, but sometimes it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, she's kicking.
Yeah, she's raging right now.
She's raging. Dude, sometimes it just hits you like really hard for a minute and you're like, okay, why?
Like, where'd you come from? If you guys are not watching the visual, I'm just getting a really bad cramp right now.
She's having a little moment. It's okay, guys.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
If you're a girl, if you're a girl, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's continue.
Did it pass? Like, are you
Yeah,
good?
no, it literally just, that's what happens. It like really
Yeah.
comes on intensely. Like I can't even speak. It's so painful. And then it just passes.
Is that what contractions are like?
I think so.
Well, I saw this TikTok the other day, and obviously I already knew this, like having your period is your body preparing you to give birth.
Yeah.
So people are like, when you're getting intense cramps, it's literally your body getting ready to push out
The baby.
and that's why you bleed, because it's your body pushing out everything that was prepared to like give birth.
Yeah.
So it's literally your body, like someone was like, it's literally your body like being mean to you because you didn't have a baby. Like it's like being mad at you because you didn't have a baby or something.
It's like, come on,
It's like,
again?
fine, I'm getting out then.
Not again?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Every month, really?
Really? Every single month for 20, I was going to say 25 years. It has not been 25
Since you're
years.
zero. Period
Zero.
started.
But yeah, no, that's mean and crazy.
Well, I feel like we could wrap this up. I don't really, to be honest, know what else
Yeah.
more to say besides just being like, oh my God, life is crazy.
Yeah, life is really crazy, but at
it
the end of the
is.
day, you know, we're chilling and it's
Take it day by
okay.
day.
Yeah, it's okay not to have everything figured out. And honestly, most of us at this age don't have anything figured out.
Mhm.
And
Even
even
you think you do, but you don't as much as you do.
Exactly. And
Think.
exactly. And even that, I feel like that is actually a really good thing because it means that you're always kind of growing and expanding.
Yeah.
And it's actually a healthy thing because, you know, there's that quote that says like, you'll never be satisfied no matter what you accomplish because you're always going to be like, okay, what's next?
Always looking for the next thing.
And that's the thing. So it's just human nature for us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And existential crises, you know, they are real, especially around this age. It's like you could be doing so many things at this age that it's actually can make you question like everything. 'Cause it's like, I'm now 25 and I can be doing anything I want to be doing, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that adds another layer to it where it's just crazy. And if you guys are in your mid-20s feeling this way, when you meet especially like somebody born in 2008, it's crazy.
We're right here with you.
Yeah, we're right here with you. And honestly, I was going to say I hope you figure it out, but you may never will. And that's
You might not. So.
And that is okay.
Same here.
You know, life is a series of evolving and growing. And as long as you keep aiming to be a better person, then
that's all that matters.
That's really all that matters. And just take things day by day. That's something that I've learned is like, stop focusing and stressing about the bigger picture sometimes.
Even tomorrow.
And just right now, what can I do to make myself happy? What is happening in this moment that I can make the best out of, you know?
Yeah.
Just focusing on moment to moment, day by day is so important. Not stressing about the bigger picture. Like, oh my God, I'm 25. What am I going to do when I'm 27? No, just let it go.
No.
Let it flow and be in the moment. Be present.
And let it grow.
Yeah, there we go. That's a perfect way to end off the episode.
Period.
Yeah, let us know if you guys have any recommendations, what you guys want us to talk about next.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do a Q&A soon. So make sure to go follow us over on Instagram where the questions will be asked.
Yes.
And yeah, let us know. Give us any feedback. We love you guys and we do see your comments. So we appreciate every single one of you listening and commenting.
You guys are the best.
Yes, and interacting, and we're so appreciative. Yeah, anyways, cheers to life, I guess.
Yeah, cheers. Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Yeah, soon to be birthday girl over here. Actually,
happy birthday.
Actually, happy birthday again. It's your birthday
happy birthday
again
to me. It's still my birthday this whole month. So
yeah,
happy birthday to you and I.
Yeah, to all of us at this point, honestly.
Someone said happy birthday on the last post. So I was like, thank you. Oh my God.
You're like, she knows what's up.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love you guys and we will see you next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.